Hello, today we will guide you through how to use GnuCash Absolute Basics. In this quick walkthrough, we're going to get familiar with the main account categories you'll see inside GnuCash. If you're completely new to the software, this is a helpful first step because these sections form the foundation of how your finances are organized. Rather than entering transactions right away, we'll simply move through the core account types so you can recognize where everything lives. Start by opening the GnuCash app. Once the program launches, you'll usually see the main account window, where your accounts are listed in a structured format. This is the central area you'll return to often, so it's useful to become comfortable with the layout before doing anything more advanced. Next, click on Assets. In GnuCash, assets generally represent what you own. This can include things like cash, bank accounts, savings, or other valuable resources. Selecting this section helps you understand where positive value accounts are grouped. As you explore, take a moment to notice how GnuCash organizes these accounts in a clean accounting style hierarchy. After that, click on Equity. Equity is commonly used to represent ownership value or opening balances. For beginners, this section can seem a little less intuitive than assets or expenses, but it plays an important role in balancing your books and setting up your accounts correctly. Simply opening it now helps you become familiar with where that information is stored. Then, click on Expenses. This is where spending-related categories are typically kept. Things like groceries, rent, utilities, transportation, and other outgoing costs usually belong under expenses. Reviewing this section gives you a better sense of how GnuCash tracks money going out. Next, click on Income. As the name suggests, this section is generally used for money coming in, such as salary, freelance payments, sales, or other earnings. Understanding the difference between income and expenses is essential, since these two categories are central to tracking your financial activity over time. Finally, click on Liabilities. Liabilities usually represent what you owe, such as credit cards, loans, or other debts. This section helps complete the bigger picture of your finances by showing obligations alongside assets and income. By the end of this basic tour, you should have a clearer understanding of the main account groups in GnuCash: assets, equity, expenses, income, and liabilities. If you're just getting started, a good tip is to spend a few extra moments clicking through each category and noticing how the account structure is laid out. That familiarity will make future tasks in GnuCash much easier.